every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save.
Di banyak negara Eropa, liburan bareng anak sering dianggap lebih melelahkan daripada menyenangkan. Orang tua tetap harus mengawasi 24 jam, ngurus ini itu, dan jarang bisa menikmati waktu sendiri. Tapi begitu mereka datang ke Indonesia, semua pandangan itu langsung berubah. Bayangin, mereka masuk ke sebuah restoran. Bukan cuma disapa dengan ramah, tapi anak-anak mereka juga ikut diperhatikan. Ada pelayan yang ngajak ngobrol, ada yang bercanda, bahkan ada yang cepat-cepat ngasih mainan kecil biar si kecil betah. Hasilnya, orang tua bisa makan dengan tenang, anaknya sibuk ketawa dan senang.
Cerita orderan paling lucu yang pernah aku dapat. 2 orang dewasa, 4 orang anak. Udah gitu dari sana, aku tuh kan main-main terus sama anaknya. Anak-anaknya tuh lucu-lucu kan, 4 orang. Terus tak kasih lah nonton film, tak kasih pilih lagu. At the end mereka nyaman sama aku kan. Mamanya kan ngeliat, aduh aku pengen istirahat deh, aku juga pengen relax dari anak-anak. Alex, kamu mau nggak nemenin kita ke Waterboom? Jadi tiket aku yang bayarin, kamu nemenin anak-anak biar aku bisa istirahat gitu. Bayarannya gimana? Karena kan dari Padma ke Waterboom tuh dekat, nggak enak. Bayarnya berapa? Nggak apa-apa, kamu hitung aja full demo berapa, nanti aku bayar segitu. Terus aku mikir gitu, oh gitu, ya udah, oke. Aku sebagai supir di InDrive, aku happy banget ketika bisa ngasih servis yang ya di mobil kita happy, have fun gitu di perjalanan. Maksudnya kalau kita udah profesional, udah happy kerjanya, rezeki pasti datang dari mana aja. Fighter, Alex, fighter. You hold what I say, okay? He's so scary. Ayolah kita sama-sama biar kita happy kerjanya, nggak ada tekanan. Terus juga kita nggak ada order harus diselesaikan semua gitu kan. Pilih-pilih aja, pilih yang terbaik buat kalian. Itu aja sih guys. Bye.
He's loving it too. That's all right, guys.
Yes, you're right guys, Bali people love kids. This Bali trip, we didn't bring our helper and me and my husband were like GG.com. But out of my surprise, everywhere we went, people love Xiao Jojo. Like the way they look at kids are so precious. You can tell they're not lying, they really love kids. And guess what? When we eat at some restaurant, they even offer to take care of Xiao Jojo leh. They really will take Xiao Jojo away from me and let me and my husband finish our meal. There was this auntie took care of Xiao Jojo and she didn't want to give Xiao Jojo back to us. And Xiao Jojo just fell asleep in her arm, peacefully and soundly. And there was this uncle also carried Xiao Jojo until he didn't want to return him to us. Look at how soundly Xiao Jojo sleep. Oh my goodness, me and my husband even forgot we got a kid for some moment. Amazing! Guys, if you are wondering whether to bring kids to Bali or not, don't hesitate, just bring. Bali is kids heaven.
Dan yang bikin mereka makin kaget, anak-anak Indonesia itu gampang banget akrab. Belum 5 menit kenal, sudah senyum duluan, ngajak main, dan benar-benar memperlakukan anak bule seperti teman baru. Anak bule yang tadinya pemalu, tiba-tiba jadi ceria dan terbuka. Nggak heran kalau banyak orang tua asing bilang pengalaman ini beda setinggi langit dari yang mereka rasakan di Eropa. Di negara mereka, hal seperti ini hampir mustahil terjadi. Tapi di Indonesia, keramahan seperti ini terasa alami, tanpa dibuat-buat. Dan mungkin justru itu yang bikin mereka jatuh cinta. Bukan cuma keindahan alamnya, tapi kehangatan manusia yang mereka temui. Menurut kamu, kenapa sih orang Indonesia, baik anak-anak maupun pelayan restoran, bisa sehangat itu ke tamu asing, bahkan ke anak-anak sekalipun? Tulis pendapatmu di kolom komentar. Dan jangan lupa subscribe untuk cerita menarik lainnya.
Why do I think that Indonesia is one of the best places to raise your kids? Okay, so I live in Indonesia since 2019 and I have 2 little boys, and I've never received a side eye from a stranger whenever my kids were behaving a bit loud or active, like being kids. And this is so cool because I grew up in a different environment where kids were pushed to be quiet, to not to disturb anyone. Basically, I grew up in the environment where adults were telling kids, stop being kids. And if you're loud or active or curious, running around, looking around, so basically you were considered impolite. I understand that there's a fragile border between being active, being kid, and being impolite, but in Indonesia, it's like really the next level. Even when the kid is given the tantrum in the middle of the mall, you will never receive any negative comment or any side eye or something like that. It's even quite opposite. Some people might even offer you some help and like, oh, how can I assist you? How can I help you? Like, what is going on? Do you need any help? I mean, this is really cool. Another thing that I enjoy in Indonesia is that children can really explore the nature here. I mean, if you're investing your time and money in traveling, hiking, visiting different islands, it is such a huge development booster for kids because Indonesia is very diverse. It has a lot of different ethnicities and a lot of different cultures. So when a child grows up in the atmosphere where diversity is the part of strengths, I mean, this is a really good core value for a future personality, for future adult. And one more thing that I would like to mention is that in Indonesia you are actually flexible with education. I mean, you can go as well to a public school, you can choose private school as well. There are a lot of private schools in Indonesia, but also you can consider to have homeschooling here as well. So they have some online schools where you have online classes and you just have all necessary certifications after that. And I think this is a very good thing because for some parents, especially for me, I can say that about me that I'm still in the middle. I'm still deciding what path to choose, whether I want my children to go to like a classic school or whether I want them to study at home. So, and I'm super happy that Indonesia provides this opportunity for parents to choose the best for their children. This is super great. Of course, there are some minuses. The greatest minus I would say is that the amount of tropical diseases that you can get here is like constant belly problems. I mean, okay, this is like this is a problem. This is a minus, but I cannot say that it's only about Indonesia. I mean, other countries also have a lot of viruses, a lot of other side things. So, I mean, I prefer to focus on positive things, and I think raising your kids in a kids-friendly country, this is a huge plus.
Bule kagum dengan sikap ramah orang Indonesia. Keluarga Bule sedang berkunjung ke mall. Ibu Bule meminta anaknya untuk menanyakan kepada security tentang lokasi playground. Walaupun anaknya belum bisa bahasa Indonesia, tapi security tersebut dengan hangat memberikan informasi dengan penuh keramahan. Bule itu merasa terkesima dengan keramahan orang Indonesia. Untung Bule ini nggak ketemu netizen Indo, bisa kena mental. Diketahui security tersebut bernama Pak Komar. Beliau bertugas di Pondok Indah Mall Jakarta. Terima kasih Pak Komar telah menciptakan kenangan indah dalam perjalanan liburan mereka.